Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode 6 of the One Man, One Tractor, One Vision realistic series for Farming Simulator 25 on the FrechDachs Map. For FrechDachs Map, we are doing everything as we can. We're right where we left off. So the one vision we have is to play as realistically as we can within the constraints of the game. So, you guys remember where we left off? Literally the last words that I had said to you on episode number 5 was we wanted to sell that right there. Let's cut across here. We want to sell this fertilizer tank, and we are going to put us a manure buy point, but we're not going to put it on our farm. And the reason why is because it wouldn't go on your farm. It would go on the outskirts of your farm. So I'm going to show you what I got planned. It took a few minutes, kind of off camera, to fly around a little bit and find out where we needed to go. So we got to get into the construction menu, right into here, and then we're going to click on this, and we're going to sell this, which is 11,000. And then we're going to construction, and we're going to paint, and I think it's dirt. Nope. Is it? It's down here. I think it's this one. Nope. Not that one. It's this one. There we go. Let's just get this painted in real quick here, because this is going to be a spot for another shed, just because we can. So how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome, and I hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. My name is Free Machine Gaming, and welcome back to this series. Okay, so what I went ahead and downloaded, everybody, is this one here. It is under containers, nope, it's under tools. There she is, the manure heap right here. And what this is a manure buy point. Okay, it's only $35, and you have to put it on property that you own. There is one situation with this map, which is not anything major. You cannot buy the factories area, you cannot buy the shop, you cannot buy anything like that. So you must own the land to put this on, as you can see. But we own right here. Okay, so we're going to get this a little bit. I'll show you what we got planned. So what this is we're going to simulate, which is realistic. Right there. Okay. Now, they're going to come in off the road. This is going to be delivered from the animal dealer. They're going to come in off the road, and they're going to bring a big truck in. They're going to deliver manure here. Only until we can supply our own manure. Okay? So then we're going to bring our front loader right over here, and we're going to load up. We're going to back right into here. We're going to load up our manure right by ourselves. So let's go down and, well, first of all, let's get this tractor warmed up. We'll get because we still got harvest. We got lots of harvest to do. So let's take a run down there quick to see what this is. See how this looks. And then we'll get harvesting. So hope you guys are having a great week. I've also made a decision, everybody, that when we hit episode 20, I will bring out a second series so that we can have 2 series going at once. Both are going to be, this one will be the realistic farming only, and then the other one will be a more or less realistic, maybe logging or mining, because our good friends over at RGC Modding have absolutely fixed, or shall we say, lightened up the fog on backcountry, and you guys know how much I really love that map. So we're going to have the 2 series going at once, and that one's just going to be a logging empire. I'm going to take the lead of Empty Pockets and do a logging empire on it. Logging and mining. There won't be any farming on it whatsoever. But we're not allowed to use autoload, all that stuff. Them days are over, guys. We're not going to do that anymore. I've made a decision that from now on we're going to have at least one realistic farming series going at all times, and then one, see, here it is. Now we can back right into here, and we can buy our manure right from here. So what we'll do is when we're ready to start manure in our field, then we will bring our front loader, our load all down here with our manure spreader, and park the manure spreader. How I figured it out is we can back it right in here, and then grab the manure and come around here and load it, and then bang, bang, bang. So that's how we're going to do it. So yes, so we're going to walk back over here because I don't like to tab as much. But anyways, yeah, so that'll get us 20 episodes, and we're doing 3 episodes a week of this. So it's going to be about another 4 or 5 weeks yet, maybe 3, 6, 9. yeah, it'll be about 3 to 4 weeks before we get back onto another map, and then we'll have the 2 series going, and we can start putting out videos pretty much every day once we have 2 series going, and we'll just alternate them. But the days of the autoloads and the treks and all that stuff is gone. At least on FS25. We're not doing it ever again on FS25. I'm doing it off camera to suffice my my inner cheat, if you know what I mean. So I'm doing that on, I've got 3 or 4 series on FS22 where I'm just running around with the tracks and clearing off trees and just messing around with the big equipment and auto load and all that stuff. So, but on FS25, we're not doing that. We're staying realistic. So thank you to all of you wonderful, amazing people that have left wonderful, amazing comments. It is great. We're going to be a few minutes, so we might as well shut this tractor back down for a little bit. Save on a little bit of fuel. And then we put the manure by point, and then we'll fill a couple loads of this while we harvest, and then let's go down and to the shop and maybe purchase a baler, something so that we can get a couple extra things done. Really love my thing. But yeah, I made that decision today, guys. Apologies for the ending of the last episode where I was messed up on my days. It has been so chaotic on the farm. It has been absolutely insane. So I can put this down now. We can get our steering wheel hooked up and get going here. Tuck this down, this going, and there we go. Back to harvesting again. So I just wanted to make sure that we started doing things the correct way on Farming Simulator 25. I've worked so hard to get it back to here, and I had lost my way, but I'm going to use FS22 and 19 and 17 to mess around with my, things like that. And you know what's cool is I'll be able to find like certain maps that I like, so when they drop, I'll be all ready to go. So that'll be exciting too. So if I want to jump maps and things like that, I'll just go back to FS22 or FS19 off camera and just jump maps all over the place, and because they're not being recorded or anything like that. So it's kind of cool, It gives me a chance to still play Farming Simulator, but it gives me a chance to get some sort of consistency going on FS25 and going forward. So excited. Hope you guys are excited too. I know that you guys have been very, very, very interactive, and many comments and many just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. So happy. What's today? We're dropping this one on Thursday, so I am recording this on Tuesday night so that I can upload it on Wednesday and then have it ready for you guys on midnight on Thursday. So it'd be Thursday morning, but it is for my UK people. You guys know what I do. You guys know that I drop them on midnight because that's their 8 o'clock in the morning. There we go. I figured we'll do let's do 4 headlands, and then we can start doing our up downs. And we are officially right now, we did about 40 minutes the first day, and then we did about 40 minutes the last episode, and then this episode we'll do about 40 minutes again. So it's about an hour and 20 minutes into the harvest so far, real time, which is only an hour and a half. Now, once we get situated, here's the other thing I'm thinking about floating. Since we're doing 4-day months, once we get situated with all of our fields done and everything like that, we can then crank the time up to 1x. I'm not going any more than 1x. This is it, because we want to go real time. So, because I'd like to be able to start figuring out like how long harvests take us, and it's a lot easier when you're going 0.5. You got to say, okay, well, we've done it for 3 hours, and then it's really only an hour and a half in game. So we want to start being a little bit more real. In fact, I think maybe by episode 10 we'll go the 1x speed, and then we'll start going like that. The only reason I slowed it down right away, remember we started at 1x. I slowed it down because I got a little nervous with how long things were taking, and I wanted to have enough time. And we can always slow it down too. You know what I mean? So if we find ourselves running, like getting stuff done too much, then we'll just we'll crank it down. So Let me turn my volume up just a little bit so I don't feel like I'm yelling and waking up the entire house. Because when I record these videos, it is let's see, 11:54 in the morning, and I got to be up in 3 hours. So I record for you guys. Like I said, I already have a full-time job. This is my hobby, and I have a blast doing it. And this is the most fun so far that I've had on any series, other than when we did in FS22. My very first series was Calmsden. I was having a blast on that too. But so you get this, and then we raise this, and then we go 45 degrees, shebang, and bang. But it'll still be every other day that this will drop. And then the other series that we've got, which will probably, I'm pretty much leaning towards backcountry now. I really am, because the map author for Backcountry Realistic Gaming Crew has listened to us, our content creators, has absolutely listened to us, and we've been complaining about the fog and everything. And what was good about it, by me leaving and doing what I did, when he changed the fog, he requests that you have a new save game. So it's kind of cool. It kind of worked out. Everything worked out, and I'm a firm believer in my world that everything happens for a reason. Our lives are planned out, and they're already set. Our lives are set. We make it what we make it. We understand that. But our lives, the length of our lives and the things that we do in our lives are already planned, already done. So, I don't want to get too much into that, because you guys know that I don't want to spend a lot of time preaching, but that's how I feel, and that's it. That's why I kind of tend to, I follow things in the world. Let me clear my throat and your ear holes. I apologize for that. I follow things in the real world. I do, but I leave them off the channel because I don't want you guys to come and do that. I want you guys to come and just, do what you got to do. I want you to come and relax and just enjoy the series, and we can talk about everything under the sun and do what we got to do. But I want you to do, I don't want to, impose my feelings on anybody else. That's never been my style. That never will be my style. Boy, I tell you, the adjustable camera is a game changer. Game changer, as they say. Yeah, we'll go one more headland around. We're going to be finishing up, wrapping this up, and then we'll get another 16,000 liters into the silo. Now, like we talked about last episode, now that we've put wheat in our silo, we can't have anything but wheat in there. So if we decided to grow a different crop, then we have to put a different silo down. See what I mean? See what I mean, Burn? That's just, that's the way it is in the real world. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I know that many of you have left comments, and I really, really urge you to check out some of the information that some of our awesome, amazing, fantastic family members. And the reason I want to explain that a little bit for all of our newer viewers. I don't call you guys subscribers. I call you family members, because technically you guys know more about me than I know about you, which is a real family anyways. And I don't like the term subscribers anyways. I think that we have an unwritten rule here on this channel where you guys technically, let me throw my air quotations up. Technically, you guys subscribe to my channel, and in return, I put out videos for you guys to watch. And it's kind of like an unwritten, unpaid contract. Is the more people that we get to come and join the channel, then the more videos I want to put out. And we have really, ever since this series has come, ever since I came back to FS22, we have jumped. And it's amazing, because you guys are the ones that do that, not me. Raise that up, turn. And I just want to give you guys more and more and more. And the more people that come and join the channel, the more I would want to put out videos. It will never be a full-time gig. YouTube won't be for me, because I already have a full-time gig, if you know what I mean. But it will be, the more that joins and the more that come and want to watch, the more videos I will put out. And that has always been my promise to you guys. So anyways, yeah, so I'm a third-generation real-life farmer. My grandfather bought our farm. He came over from Ireland, My grandfather did in it was 1800 and something. We've owned our farm since 1890, and it was officially a historic farm as of 1910. So it's been well over 100 years in our family. And then my great grandfather owned it, then my grandfather owned it, and then my dad owned it, and then now it's mine. And so we just keep our name going, and now it's a historical farm. So I don't know the laws and ins and outs of the bylaws of our county, but I do know that when it's labeled a historic farm, I don't think it can ever be torn down. But don't quote me on that, because I don't want to get involved with all that stuff, because I don't know for sure. It was something that my dad had set up. And my grandfather, between the two of those guys set it up, and I don't know that much about it. I try to let them do their thing with that, but yeah, so I've got that, and I will always put out YouTube videos and that sort of thing, and it would be nice to make a little bit of living off of it, a little bit of, money coming in extra is nice. It's always nice, but I don't do it for that. Many people come out and they try to do YouTube for a job, and they just try to search out the best way to try to make money as easy as they can. And I get it. I really do, and I support them just as much as they would, and they support me. So we've got a lot of members of this channel that are content creators and are doing it for their own reasons and doing it why they want to do it, and everybody has their own reasons. And what's nice about the world is we can all support each other without having to be mad at each other. I'm very happy for all of my content creator friends, and if they feel that a different platform is good for them and they want to move to that, I will support them, because that's who I am. So that's the fun part about this job that I do called farming. And you learn to get along with people that aren't your friends and family, and everybody's going to be, we're almost going to be full here. It should stop on its own, which it will right now. Perfect. And we will get our pipe out. Perfect. There we go. But yeah, that's what the other thing I like is, one thing that I really, 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 really like about Farm Sim is the fact that everybody plays differently. Everybody gets a chance to do it. And I've met some people from all over the world. I've got really, really, really good friends from New Zealand. Russell, you thought you were going to get a video where I wasn't going to say anything about you. Russell, I always say something about you. He's from New Zealand. I've got many content creators that are friends of mine that are right here in the States, but they're in different states. I've got friends. Van Ham Gaming is from Australia, and that's like literally on the other side of the world. So it's pretty cool. I'm very, 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 very loving the way that everybody gets together and gets along with what they need to do, and everybody's just happy. There we go. Let's get back on the edge of our field here. So I think what we'll do is we're going to install, even though this is an older tractor, I think, so anyways, I lost track. I want to get back to what I want to talk about. Creighton, I want to get his name correct, had posted in the comments section about some cool little facts about the Fiat Gree 180, 190, the Fiat Gree, all different kinds of different factoids about it. So I encourage you to go and read the comments, and really, really, really appreciate someone that puts the work into learning about tractors and things like that. So anybody who wants to ever put information in my comments section about, there we go, about anything as far as what we're using. From what I heard is this Fiat Gree right here came out in 84. I think the comment said 84 to 94, and that TX New Holland came out in 1994. So it's pretty cool. So if you guys ever have information that you want to pass along to the other family members, please feel free, and I will always try to mention it in the comments. And just keep in mind, like we've always talked about, just make sure that we're keeping our comments as family, fun, and friendly as we can. We definitely do not want to, we don't want to have any negative comments, and we definitely do not want to bash or hurt or risk hurting other people. So make sure you're keeping your comments lighthearted and as much fun as you can, but you're welcome to say anything you want in there, as long as it's not hurting other people. That's all I care about. I really do. I mean, the only reason why I do that, guys and gals, is because we have younger viewers that watch. We have lots of people that are under the age of 18 that watch this channel. So we want to make sure that we're staying as, whoops, got to put it in reverse, Fury. And we're going to turn this back on, and away we go. We'll get 2 loads, and we'll try to keep it to 2 loads, 2 or 3 loads every episode. Yeah, in fact, what I may do, as soon as this episode's over, I think next episode, let's crank it to 1x, and that way we can start keeping track a little bit easier. We're still going to have the hour videos. Those aren't going to change. But that way we can kind of keep track a little bit by saying, okay, we've done 5 episodes on this harvest. We know it's 5 hours. See what I mean? This is the last headland. We're going to go around one last time, which should give us 1 more tank, and then we'll start doing our up-downs, and we are going to do them the short way. We're not going to do them the long way. We're going to go across the field, because when you are harvesting, you want to go as little turns as you can. So, generally speaking, I always go the short way. And not turns. I worded that wrong. The shortest distance, because you want to keep your combine is moving. Not turns, because that would be opposite. If you went the short way, you're going to have a lot more turns. We're going to have a lot more turns, but the combine can keep moving, if you know what I mean. So we'll go the short way, back and forth, and we'll work our way back towards the farm, because you always want to start at the farthest area and work back towards your farm, so that when you're done, you put your equipment away. We also have to purchase a pressure washer. We do not have one yet. So I've got 1 mod downloaded. Yeah, 1 mod downloaded, but we're gonna. I like the one that's in game, where you can get in it and move it, so you can put it wherever you want, which is kind of neat. We'll put it over at our shop. Remember, we talked about the shop that we have. It's kind of not a shop, but it is a shop, because I have the mobile workshop on this. One of these episodes, we're going to, when we need some work on the tractor, things like that, we are going to, or combine, we are going to simulate working in the field. We're going to fix it right in the field. So that happens a lot, more than you guys think. It happens. In fact, last summer we were harvesting soybeans, because you guys know we grow soybeans and corn. We're harvesting soybeans, and the chain on the auger to the combine broke in the middle of the harvest. So we had to take the header off, and it was it was so full of all this weeds and things that were on the ground, and it was a mess. But it was fun. It was fun too. I don't usually ever have a bad day, usually speaking. There are times, but we try to get by those and do the best we can. And then we'll get done with this headland, and then I'll go down. We'll stop the harvest for today, and we'll go down and purchase us, I think, let's get a baler, and so on and so forth. I also have to download a like a 4-wheeler, because in real life what we do is we bebop around our farm all the time on a 4-wheeler. Like, for example, where my house is to where the barn is about, I would say, realistically, ooh, I like that, about between, I'd say, a quarter to half a mile, realistically. So I usually just jump on the 4-wheeler. I park that right in the garage, and because I don't want to start my truck and drive it over there and all that stuff. So I usually just jump on the 4-wheeler and bebop around. And like if we're doing fence posts and stuff, a lot of times we'll get on our 4-wheeler. Back in the day, in the 90s, we used to have trikes. We'd have 3-wheelers, but they got, in my state of New York, they got outlawed. So we're not allowed to have them anymore here, because some people have gotten seriously hurt. Some people have died. Some people have done really, really crazy things, and they were very hard to keep on the ground, especially if you throw any kind of weight on them. You know, a lot of people would ride two players. You can tell I'm playing video games. 2 people on it, and the front wheel would pop up, and you would just roll it really quick. My four-wheeler's nice. It's got reverse on it, and it's everything. So it's like riding a mini little cart. We also have a John Deere Gator, which we use a lot if it's raining. A lot of times because we have switched pretty much on the farm from the big round balers to the 90-pound bales. The little baby bales, basically the same baby bales that we have in game. We do those in real life, and they're 90 pounds a piece because the big ones are just too hard to handle. They're just really hard to handle. I thought about doing baby bales on this, but there's no way to wrap silage. If we were going to do baby bales, we would have to have a silage pit on the farm and do it that way because there's no way to wrap them. If we do I'm also not going to do square bales. I think after thinking of it hard, really like in depth hard, I think we're going to go round balers. And I think that we're going to find a nice New Holland that we can do 180 size bales with, and do it that way. But I also really might contemplate doing the baby bales. And if that's the case, then we're going to there we go. Then we're going to put a silage pit on the farm. We have plenty of room over there. That's a big pad for that farm. So we can put a silage pit in and do silage, but we would need a pickup wagon. So the only disadvantage to doing a silage in a bunker is that you need one more piece of equipment. Then again, half a dozen one another, if you know what I mean, is that if you wrap them, you would need a bale wrapper, or you get a baler that wraps them automatically. I don't like to use those too much. I like to use it. So either way, you're going to need 2 pieces of equipment anyway. So we'll make a decision on that as we get closer to baling. But I'm really leaning towards just round bales so I can pick them up with the load all and load them on our trailer and our little flatbed there and bring them back to the farm and stack them. We also have to purchase 2 more sheds because we want to have one. We don't need necessarily one for silage until we unwrap it. So technically, we could take the silage bales and stack them outside if we wanted. And technically, if we wanted, we don't have to load them by hand. We could get the bale loaders because they're super realistic. They have been in the real world. So we might just do that and pick up the bales that way. But I kind of like the challenge of doing it myself, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to kind of lean towards that. But the automatic bale loaders are real, and we could stack them. But we can put our silage. Remember what I was doing on Riverbend? We can put our silage bales, as long as they're in the wrap, we can keep them outdoors. So we can put them alongside of a shed. And that way we could put hay bales and straw bales into, like, I want one shed for straw bales and one shed for hay bales. And then what we'll do is when the sheds are full, then we can sell them. And we can sell them outright. And then I think that when we build up, we're a long ways away from that now, but when we build up to having the 500 cows, which we eventually will, then I will we'll sell that manure buy point that we did, and we'll just wing what we did. And that way, if we run out of manure, then we're done. We just won't fertilize with manure. So, because we can always go down and buy pallets of commercial fertilizer if we need them. But you can't, I just want to stay as green as we can. So that's pretty much our plans, guys. I mean, it's going to be pretty anxious. And I think after this episode, let's put the time at, we'll put the time at 1x speed. And then way we know that every hour that we go, we know that we've spent that long. And I think that this episode, like I said, we'll spend 40 minutes per episode doing it. And that way we have 20 minutes in the confines of our episode or day, or shall we say, that we can do other things like run to the shop and get some things. So there's always some different besides the thing here. So we're got about at the 40-minute mark of the video is when I will we'll head down and we'll get ourselves a baler. we'll get our first baler. So we're gonna need a lot of stuff. So every day we'll try to buy another piece of equipment, and we'll try to buy it earlier than we need it. So the first thing we're gonna need is a baler to get this straw, and then we're gonna need a mower to mow our 2 massive grass fields right there and there. Then we're gonna need a windrower, a tedder, a silage wrapper for our bales, and then that'll take care of our bales. That'll take care of that. Then we need a cultivator. Then we need a manure spreader. Then we need a seeder. See, there's lots and lots of stuff to buy, and lots of stuff that we've got to purchase. So it'll be exciting. I also think tentatively on when we go back to backcountry after episode 20, I think that I want to do a series where we just lease everything. We just lease the equipment that we need, and that sort of thing. So that'd be kind of neat. Because I did download a. You guys remember the CSE pack for Farming Simulator 22? Well, somebody put the big bag handler in a single mod and did it themselves. And we're almost done. We're almost done with the second episode or second load already, which should fill that trailer. Or no, we got one more. So this will be. I don't know. I think that fits 18. Yeah, this will actually. Because it's 56 and 56. No, I think we can go 3 full loads in that trailer. But before we do that, we're gonna head down to the shop. There we go. Get the pipe out. Same as always. But anyway, so somebody made the big bag handler that we were using. I'll show you what it is real quick here. So we're in it. I think it's under. Is it under bale loading? I can't remember. I know it might be under miscellaneous. Let's find out here. Let's find out real quick. I know it's in here because I put it in here. Forgot I had the Unimog in here, which I won't use. I'm thinking about doing this one because this actually would work pretty darn good for bales. To be honest with you, instead of a bale fork, this one would work pretty good for moving some bales. We can always try it. Where is it? Anyways, it's not the end of the world, but you guys have seen it before. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We got the mower. We got the Case International that we can use for mowing. Yes. That's what we're going to use on this farm. Yes. I forgot I had that in here. I think it's bale loaders, maybe. The picture was. I forgot. I saw it when I was loading it up, though. Yeah. Is it under front loader tools? Let's find out. We'll find out real quick, and then we got other stuff to do. There it is. The Verlade tool. See? You can actually put this auto load. Nope. It already has straps on it, so we're gonna if we wanted to do big bags, we can do that. We can pick them up with this and all that stuff. But that's what we're gonna do our logging with. So it's not auto load, but it's not. It's this one's auto load actually. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna really try that forklift thing. In fact, let's get this trailer loaded and get it. We're gonna have to put the cover back on it because I think we can fit one more load in there. There we go. I want to try that forklift thing for real. So I think it would work pretty good with bales. Love the sound of it. go. So that'll be 2 loads. Yeah. We can actually go 1 more load. I want to go about the 40-minute mark is what I want to do. Because this is only going to be 50%. We can get 1 more load in here. At least. I think it was 3 that we found out. Yep. Perfect. It should be about right close there. Yep, perfect. I say that a lot, so we're going to leave that right there. There we go. So we can get 1 more load before the harvest is up. That way we've done 40, 40, and 40, which is 120, and this makes 160. So this is now 6, 12, 18, pretty close to 3 hours we've been harvesting this field so far. And now we're going to do our up down. So we've done all the way around. So now let's go up to all the way to the end, and we're going to go back and forth on the other this way. Even though the long way would seem easier, it would be. It definitely would be a lot easier. We can always start up that way and come down. Yeah, I'll think about it when I get up here. I like to go the short way when I do it, but it is a lot of turning. Might be more efficient to do it the other way. See, we don't have big fields like this. I mean, we have big fields. 80 acres is a big field, but this is, like, in game-wise, this is a huge field. Yeah. I think... Yeah, I got an idea. Pretty cool. But eventually, too, we got to figure out how to get rid of all these trees in between our fields. I mean, then again... Do we really have to? There's so many cool maps that are coming out. These map makers are really turning the corner now. When did it come out? Oh, this came out in November. So, and they've listened to us. And I actually went back to FS22 for a while. You guys know that. We went back for about 10 days on Foggy Forest. 10, 11, 12 days. And within that 12 days... the map makers were starting. Look what RGC Modding already did. They already took and redid the map, took the fog and lightened it up, and did all that sort of thing. So they're starting to happen within those 10, 12 days that we were gone back on FS22. I mean, look at all the changes. Look at all the maps that dropped. Look at all the mods. There was a whole bunch today that dropped that were exciting, new, awesome. But I think I want to try that forklift thingy. I know it's real, but I also may just do, I don't know. I want to see how it actually works. Because I've never used it. Because I think in FS22 or FS19, it was a part of the expansion pack. You had to have it. And this one, it came with it. Which is kind of frustrating in a way, just a little baby way, that they're taking these expansion packs that we all pay for during the year, and the next iteration just comes with them. So it's, if you really want to use them, if it wasn't for some good friends of the channel, I would have never had the Vermeer pack for FS22. I didn't want to buy it. I don't like Vermeer that much, but I'm not a big one on expansion packs. I really ain't. Okay, now we're gonna go down, and we're going to go. Let's go the far end down here. Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's stay the long ways. You know I was gonna go the short way. Yeah, let's stay long. We'll work our way back that way. We'll see, because it is skinnier than it is wider. So. We won't start in another row. We'll get this all set up here. because I want to get down to the shop and buy our baler. There we go. All right, so we're going to lower that down, and we're going to shut this off. And then we're going to shut this off. There, quiet. Shh. That's what we'll do. We'll work our way back that way. I'm going back and forth now. And we're going to head down through here. The wheat's a little short. It's a little bit taller than that in real life. Not bad. But it's pretty close. Now we're at the 40-minute mark. And we'll go down to the shop. We'll bring the wagon to the side of the field, and we'll cover it in case it starts to rain. I know it's not going to rain until 3 o'clock, but in case it starts to rain, we'll have that covered so that she won't hurt anything. We'll head down to the shop, and we'll buy us a baler. No, actually, I want to buy that forklift thing first, but we can put that right on the front, and then grab the baler on the back, so we can do both. We can grab them both. But I want to try it just for the sake of trying it. Where do we want to put this? You can see how the steering wheel, I had it. There we go. Get that. Now what I got to do is climb up on here and like that, because we have to roll the cover up. Yeah. And then we'll unhook this. Then we'll simulate unhooking it. Once manual attach comes, guys, that'll be in here. And then the cover roll on, that's what we're going to get. So we have to get out and roll the cover up. So basically, as far as I'm concerned, any realistic mods that add to the realism, that's what I'm going to use. Stay off of that grass there. And get right along the edge here. That little baby tree is going to go bye-bye. Well, let's, as we go by here, we'll take a look at our, we're not going to stop, but yes, we're making manure. All right. So as you see, I got my cruise control set on 8 for the yard. That's about right. It's about the speed you want to go through yard. But see how massive this is? So technically, we could do a silage bunker in here. We really could. We could do all kinds of things. I may change out that one and put some. I don't know. I like it though. I like it for equipment. There we go. Now we can shut the cruise off and kind of drive it ourselves out of the yard. There. Had to adjust my leg anyways. Put it outside my desk. I have got the cord for my microphone stuck under my foot. Yeah, I've got it set up on a huge desk where I have my triple monitors set up, and my steering wheel that is hooked to the end of the desk, and on the little pull-out thingy that well, see, this desk was us kids' desks when we were in school, where we did all our schoolwork and stuff. And then once we graduated high school and moved on, and Mom just kept the desk. So it's been in my family for a long, long time. It's went through me and 2 sisters, so that used it. And now it's my computer stuff is all on it, so it's pretty cool. But the pull-out thing where you used to like write on and things like that, that's where I have my shifter hooked, and my Thrustmaster steering wheel's on the edge, my keyboard's directly in front of me, mouse is to the right, just so you guys get a setup. And then my controller I put over, I string it, it's permanently corded. I used to use a cordless one, but it got annoying where I had to constantly charge it, so I bought a corded one that stays plugged in. There we go. And I droop it over the so now we can go like this. There we go. Then I don't have to push my foot to the floor. I mean, we got talking about it today. My son called today, and we got talking about like all the money that I have tied up in stuff for Farming Simulator and making videos and stuff. What's my favorite thing? And I think, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, at first I thought it was the equalizer and things like that. I really think it was this silly little monitor, the second monitor that I bought, because my first TV, my main TV monitor is 32 inches. And then I have two 27 inches on either side. And then I bought because back then I was streaming. So I bought a little 19-inch monitor for the stream so I could see the chat and stuff. I think that's been my best little thingy, believe it or not. Steering wheel. It's my second steering wheel. I had a TS300 and I downgraded to a 150 because the 300 had a massive steering wheel on it, and in order, like, my keyboard is directly in front of the steering wheel, so I always kind of constantly reach over. And even though I'm 6 foot tall, I'm kind of a short guy, so I can't really reach that far. So I kept having to lean forward in my chair and reach over it. This has got a smaller steering wheel on it, so I went to the T150 Thrustmaster, and it's a smaller steering wheel, but it's better. It feels better. You know what I mean? The other one was chain-driven, which chain-driven ones are good. This is belt-driven, but every once in a while you would get the click, 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 click when you're steering and stuff. So I like the belt-driven ones better. It feels a little bit better. But, you know, we were talking about it today about, like, what my favorite... I don't think I could record without a boom mic. I think that's another one of my favorites because I can adjust it. It's on the very corner. I was going to go with a hang-down one. And I was going to go, not a hang-down one, but like a permanent one with my dynamic mic so I can just kind of talk into it. But this little boom mic that I have here, I can spin it out of the way when I don't need it. I can put it up closer. I can adjust it. It kind of looks a lot like, you know, like if you see those radio ones where the guy's constantly pushing them in and out. That's kind of what I do with mine. Like, I just, like, and if I'm on just the computer doing not anything with video games, I just swing it out of the way. I just literally just whack the whole thing and it moves right out of the way. It's pretty cool. That's another one. I mean, all my stuff I've bought because I've been very strategic with what I've bought. I wanted specific things and I wanted specific stuff. The only thing, and my joysticks, I got those from MT Pockets using his promo code. So make sure that if you guys ever want Thrustmaster stuff, that you go to thrustmaster.com and use the code MTPockets, and you will get yourself 10% off of your purchase for any Thrustmaster stuff, because he's affiliated through Thrustmaster. So I always want to give him the love. Isn't it funny how far we've come in 6 episodes where we know where the store is? I have to laugh. All right, so yeah, because you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm always trying to think. We're just going to put this right by the door here. If we get that little forklift thing for the bales, then we can just get a scooper for the manure on our front loader. See what I mean? Or we can go to a little bobcat that we can do the manure with, which is also pretty cool. You know, we can also do the bales with the bobcat too. So I just kind of wanted to try that a little bit. You know what I mean? I was kind of like, I think it was miscellaneous, right? I was kind of, because I never tried it for FS22. I don't know if it'll even work. It may not work. You know what I mean? It may be horrible to use, and we may use it for about 2 seconds, and then we may say no. It's $10,000, but it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's actually a forklift. I don't know, though. I'm really concerned about it, how we would load trucks with it. Like with a bale. I know that it's made for pallets. Yeah. We can try it. That's the cool thing. Let's go ahead and buy that first. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't go into the shop. That's my fault. That's my fault. Now we're going to try this on the front to see how it works. I'm hoping it works like a forklift. Oh, it does have the thingy. Yep. Oh, I have to unfold it. So I would assume. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. There we go. Now, can we... Hang on a second, guys. I want to come out here for a second. Yeah, we can. Look how wide they go now. Okay. So, and I think... All right. Very cool. Very cool. Then this will fold up like that. Very cool. We'll try it, but there's no tilting of it, right? So it's just up and down. I hope I can get a bail on that like that, and then we would put it up like this to put it on the trailer. Put it down like this. There's no tilting though. Is there? Let's see. Let's see. What's this do? Okay, that widens that up. That goes down. Okay. So, I worry about it going to the ground, but that's okay. All right. Let's get back in here where we belong. We'll try it. That's the worst case scenario, right? It either work or it won't. I forgot you can go in and out of third person. All right, now we got to look at balers, guys. We got to look at balers. It's going to be fun. We got to get it. We're going to have to get a loan. Here's the balers. Now we could go little baby small bales, and then we could pick them up by hand, or we can get that one with, I think it's this. We can put 14 bales in there. Then we can load that on with the forklift. We could do this with the round bales, and it holds 24 bales, which is pretty cool. Or we can load them by hand. We can see how well they go. This also is a nice little round baler holder too. I just want to see what this little forklift, how this works, because there's so many options, and we can trade, change in and out. But balers, we got to go 180, and we got to go round balers. Do we not have round balers? Do we not have a single... Oh, because it says square balers. Oh, Fury, you're killing me, Smalls. We can see here, you can get the Vermeer. It's crazy. Let's see. K-Brand does 180. I want the New Holland one. I want to have a nice wide pickup on it. What's the Pro Belt? Oh, we can get it in a different color. What's the Pro Belt? What is the difference? Okay, this only does 150 size bales. Oh. Film bonding? You can get with netting on it? So that means we have to buy netting? I think we do, don't we? I'm not quite sure how to use the net. I know I used it before, so I think we're going to go with the standard. But I want to get 180 size bales. This one here. That's what I really do. I really want the 180. But let's go the Krone. Oh, that's expensive. Whew. He's going on 125, 150. Let's go. Yeah, let's go this one. This can go to 180. And we'll go, well, then again, standard net, which means we're going to have to buy netting. But we want to stay with it, so we're going to have to do 150 size bales, I guess. How big are 150 size bales? And, well, here's a good one for us. We'll be able to tell here. Get down here, and we'll go down on bales. There's so many decisions. What size are these? 8,000. I think they're the 180s, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, but these are only 5. So I kind of want my tractors to match, and we're using the Fiat Green New Holland. But what do we got here? What do we got? We got any New Hollands in here? No. So we could go this and go 150, or we can go the K brand at 180 or the Krone. I just worry about it looking too new, because we're using a little bit older equipment right now. Well, look at wow, do you see that? Okay, these are 4 tons. It's only 3.8, so this is a way smaller baler. Way, way, way smaller baler. Yeah, look, 120 horsepower, only 100. So we're going to get this. 69,500. All right, we got this. We got this. We just got to be careful now because we're getting into the lovely... we're going to go Kuhn net wrap, and we'll put that down. We'll buy this. And then where do you find the netting at? Is it consumables right here? Round bale net. Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, we're going to be pretty much wrapping up here. Oh, I could probably run. Did it already have the netting in it? I think it did. I think it starts with the netting. Wait, no. Wait. Okay. How do I do this? I forgot. We're going to go 180 size so we don't forget right now. Okay. Lower pickup, unfold baler. Unfold pal fork. How do I get... Oh, it looks like it has netting already in it, right? Okay. Oh, you know what? we can try something while we're here for the next couple minutes. Whoops. No, of course, I hit it. I don't know if it's going to reach it. Might have to go on the back, right? All right, so. Do this out of cab for a little bit here while we finish up and wrap up and see what kind of fun we can get into with this thing, because it may have to go on the back. Now, would that have lowered on the front? I don't know. I didn't even think about it. Of course. All right, I'm having that one. I'm loving it. Whoops. Look at that, and it'll stay level. That's neat. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. That is going to work out really well for bales, and it keeps it level, so all I got to do is go up and down. So I can raise it up and lower it to get it on the ground, and then I can raise it up. You know, it's great. Love it. All right, we made it to another episode. I think next time we come back, let's go. We'll put it to 1x speed, and we'll go from there. And that way, when we play an hour, it'll be 130, 230, 330. That way, we can start keeping track because we're at 160 right now. 160 minutes we've been harvesting. So that's by next episode, it'll be 3 hours. It'll be 180. Well, it'll be 160 and 40. It'll be 200. So it'll be 3 hours and 20 minutes that we episode. So we stay that about 40 minutes. We can keep coming. We got lots and lots to buy. Lots and lots of stuff to do. So next episode, we will come back. We'll come down here to the shop. We'll take all this stuff back home. We'll harvest another 40 minutes, and then we'll come back down to the shop and purchase our mowers, things like that we got to keep going with our farm setup. So on that note, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. A little bit different. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all. And I will catch you guys right back here. Let's see, Saturday. Yeah, because this one will be out Thursday. So, yeah, it looks good. See, I'm a huge one on the scale. Oh, okay. So I'm looking at the windows open. So that means the door must open too. So we're going to figure that out next episode. All right, guys, get out of here. And I will catch you guys on Saturday for the next one. Enjoy your Thursday.